Hey everybody, it's Andy's free guitar chart videos here. Still free the videos. So it's been a little while. I've been working on this chart, and I also had to work on the guitar inlays, and they came out too small, but I left them on just for the lesson. And even the width came out too small. The width, they should be the same no matter what. No matter what the size of your guitar, the distance between these little frets should be the same. So that's how I know they're too small. But I'm having them reprinted today. Cost me another $10, but now they're double-sided laminated, so that works. Back-to-back lamination, we call it. All right, so and then the bottom part that's not laminated, just the sticky part, and they came right off. They come right off. That's the wonderful part. We could take a look at that if we want to look over at Andy's free guitar chart videos site over here. All you have to do is put the URL together. There's the URL right there, right up there. HTTPS, Facebook groups, and all those numbers there. I don't know if you can read that or not. Okay, so now all I have to do, all I have to do is all right, we're back. So like I said, we want to get that URL for Andy's free guitar chart videos here. I'm gonna just invoke the magnifier for y'all, and it's right there, Andy's free guitar chart videos, and there they are. There it is, the URL. Okay, sounds good. Now let's take the magnifier off, and I want to show you a picture. This is the inlays that I fixed today for printing today. And one of the interesting things about this, now when you go to the Facebook and you get there, you click on the image and then click on full screen, and then over here to magnifier, and this is, you can really get in on this stuff. Not as good as the videos, not as good as the 10 megabyte images that we use in the class, and that'll become obvious. I could zoom in and make this 6 centimeters this big of a 6 kind of thing in the class. So here's the key map verifier, the size verifier. So when I print it out at the printer or wherever, I take a ruler, I put it, and it should be an exact match to 6 centimeters. Then I know that I've got perfect sizing here. And when you want this image, just go save image as. Don't go copy image. Save image as. You should get pretty good resolution, but it's not as good as the real McCoy. So that's it. Remember that full screen, and then the magnifiers on Facebook, and that's how you can get in, see more. You want to, one to bar. The two-sided lamination comes apart when they're back to back, and you end up with two sticky back things. Very nice. So here it is. These are the ones that came out too small, but you can see how nicely they're laminated. I don't know if you could see the nice reflection. You see the reflection of the light? There it is. So that's a nice lamination. It's like this. It's not like a card that you could, throw at somebody and take a piece out of them. And of course in the back we have the sticky back ready to peel off. So when you're ready to put them on the guitar, you just take the scissors and you cut them out. and you put them on there pretty good. Just don't put them over those frets, because then they'll affect the sound. And voila. Now see, I had a little trouble finding that because it's too small, so underneath the string I wanted was a fourth above it, so that's why I'm reprinting them today. I have to take those off, but guess what? They came right off, and that's what I wanted to show you on this video. Here's the post. So the Goo Gone was just in case, because the old set went on a year ago, and and it wore off completely. So just in case, so this is what we got here. A little Goo Gone ready to do that. And then what takes the Goo Gone off is just a little damp soap and water on a paper towel, and then blow dry it. So here it is. They peeled right off. You see how I had forgot to laminate these with anything, with mailing tape or anything right here, and they rubbed right off. Andy playing all the time. There's action fingers. Okay, and they peeled right off, which was just right there. So I got them all off, and yeah, there's a little residue there, a little battle scars, because this guitar has seen different types of, different types of inlays that I put them on with mailing labels. I had to scrape them off, and they didn't come off as easy as the vinyl. So there's some battle scars on this old guitar. So then the new inlays go on, and just cut them out and put them on carefully. Now notice, even in the black keys, I have a reference to the key adjacent to it, which is just an extension of that foot. Okay, I'm going to show you how those inlays end up looking the way they look. So I'm just going to copy this, okay, and then we're going to zoom in and look at it right here. And this is about how thick. You see the guitar notes, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, there it is. Now that's still not small enough, so let's put it even smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay, and now what we're going to do is take that out, and then we'll make it a little bigger so we can see what we end up with. It's still too small, but there they are. That's pretty much those small. So this is the black note, and then you'll see these footers that are squished down footers, as if we're going in speed of light like Superman, straight up. Okay, and then the X component, the Y component, actually it shrinks, that relativity stuff. Okay, that's how we get those little footers there. They were piano notes before they got squished down to guitar fret size. Let's continue on in our little tour. So there they are. This is looking down the neck from the guitar hole. So this would be our tighteners. By the way, my tightener broke on my other guitar, so this is why we're going through some delays in the lessons, etc., and I'm working hard. I'm doing extra work for my employer to make some money and just to be a good employee and show up. So we're on the Andy's Free Guitar Charts videos site right here, and I just show you that, and this is all stuff like there's a member